Hello everyone and welcome to another video below Solomon Islands Chamber of Commerce and Industry. You might surprise a little bit for looking me here, but for the past episodes, especially when I'm come on below Solomon Islands Chamber of Commerce, I've been working behind the scenes, coordinating the different video productions on behalf of Chamber, which is why you can see me here now, me Gina Kekia, and we have the outgoing CEO of the Solomon Islands Chamber of Commerce with us here for this production. I think if I'll ever him, but I'll leave it to her to say a few things first.
Okay, thanks Gina, thank you. Yeah, so Nemblomi Atenasi and me waka with him Solomon Island Chamber of Commerce and Industry for two years now. Actually today to him last day Blomi, so him sort of bitter and sweet, able to talk about some of my experiences with the chamber.
Well, Ate, as you've known, you've been here for the past 2 years, and this year has been a very trying time for you, me, especially with this COVID-19 pandemic, especially for the economy side, and SICCI being the body that looks after the private sector. How was it like?
Yeah, it's been a very, very interesting time for the chamber. I don't know if, we can compare COVID-19 global pandemic to a situation similar low history blood chamber, but I think one of the big things that Osembara stand out for us at this time is how we've been able to step up to what was expected in the situation from what our members Blomifala, but then also become like a respected voice for government, and then in a way too, like helping the community for understanding now what the hardships blow, what a company or the small businesses where make them up membership law chamber.
And chamber, what now you follow doing, especially for the members law over the times or so?
We had entered this year on a really positive note. There were conversations around SB Games, all the other projects where other donor partners, block government, block country, already had in the pipeline. So COVID-19 remember really impacted now those plans, and therefore business and companies who had based their projections for this year, last year, they really had to rethink now, like how do we address, or how do we get out of this situation this year, 2020, with as minimal damage as possible. So they really relied on the chamber to help inform those kind of decision making. We did some new things, and we continued some things that we've been doing all this time. We've been able to keep talking about those issues that still stop at COVID-19 or not, for business such as cost of electricity, and especially for 90% of our members who are based here in town, it's traffic. Yeah, so just try to keep continuing those discussions. But the new things that the chamber did was running now the COVID-19 impact surveys. So we ran 2. We're now preparing for a 3rd one. By the end of October, they should be going up for members. But it has been very useful information for government, especially around April, May, when they were developing the economic stimulus package. Yeah? So they relied on the information that we supplied to help develop that package, along with other stakeholders, of course. But Chamber was one of the primary, I guess, groups consulted for that. So those are the new things. But in the meantime, we had to conduct an AGM. The Chamber has really positioned itself as a trusted source of business experiences for government. So the lessons, and one of the good things too that was done this year, regardless the pandemic, was the board approving the strategic plan for the next 5 years. So making really strong decision and determined to stick to these decisions on partnering with experts, such as what other groups in the country, as well as groups outside of the country on topics, Economic Association, Institute of Accountants, even CWIBA, affiliate bodies of the chamber. So just to be able to make better use of the technical expertise that's out there, yeah, to really reinforce the positions that the chamber comes out on different topics. So yeah, the strategic plan for the next 5 years is there. I think another lesson too is it's something that we have known all this time is businesses, they really value that direct engagement within government. So around Easter this year, the chamber managed to get almost 2 weekly, 3 weekly meetings within a PMO. And there was huge interest. Businesses wanted to know exactly how restrictions that were developed, those orders that were starting to be developed that time, being able to say, okay, if that happens, restriction of this or that, this is how it might impact on me and my, shipping in of goods and supplies or SEM. So that was a big learning, just having that direct or short chain of communication with our decision makers blew me.
Well, thank you so much. I think because you're leaving now as the CEO of the Solomon Islands Chamber of Commerce. You've been holding this position for the past 2 years. Any final comments you'd like to leave, especially with the Mogata people and, of course, Mogata members of the Chamber too?
I think to keep staying engaged with the Chamber. The Chamber's proven itself as a genuine stakeholder in the country's development. Yeah? So to impact on what they want as a operation here in the country, the Chamber is the platform to achieve that.